Hey everyone, it's Kristi here, and I am excited to talk to you about the power of the flowers. The Leonardo MZG Grande 2.0 power of the flowers. For starters, let's take a look at this box. This box has beautiful flowers on it, and you can see that it is made with Jonathan Brooks material. I would say the box is not made from it, but the pens themselves are. So we have this beautiful box for the MZG 2.0 from Leonardo here. And you can see that the flower design is over here on the sides as well. And it is kind of a hefty box, but I think it is also great for decoration for those of you that love flowers. I personally would just leave this on a shelf, and I would think that it just adds a beautiful touch. So for starters, I want to show you all three of the pens at once. We have three beautiful pens here known as the Power of the Flowers collection. And the Power of the Flowers collection was inspired by the fact that flowers have always had a positive and powerful impact on our health, well-being, and happiness. And when you get flowers, no matter who you are, what age you are, where you're from, you most likely will get a sense of joy and you'll be happy, smiling once you get those flowers. And that is what Leonardo wanted to evoke with these three pens here. Just looking at them here in just no direct light or anything like that, this is just with the light in our studio. You can see how beautiful those materials are, the Jonathan Brooks material. You can never go wrong with that. Let's start off with the Dahlia Eveline, otherwise known as the Golden Abalone by Jonathan Brooks. This pen is phenomenal. It's outstanding. I don't know what other adjectives I can use to describe this. This is truly beautiful, and I just love this pen. So the Dahlia, which is a flower of Mexican origin and already known in the time of Aztecs, is a truly beautiful flower. If you haven't looked at it before, please do yourselves a favor and search it up. It is quite a beautiful flower. It's an elegant looking flower and expresses gratitude, admiration, and respect when it is a gift, especially if in light color. So you can see that this body of this pen is very light, yet it has deep dark tones to it and that slight red hue in the background. And for the Dahlia, it's a flower that comes from far away, and it is a symbol of change and of travel. So the MZG 2.0 Dahlia Eveline is the ideal writing instrument to accompany people who want to begin an emotional journey into the world of writing. If you see here, you can see that I have some ink in my pen. I'm almost done with it, but it is a piston filling mechanism. So you will just use that piston, fill up your ink, and each of these pens can fill up to 1.5 milliliters of ink, which is really, really fun. Let's take a closer look at that beautiful nib. So you can see I have some ink on that nib already because I've been using this one. This is in a fine point. And this has been one of my favorite pens that I've been using lately. It's one of my 5 that I have inked currently, and it is a powerhouse of a pen. I love how smooth it is. It gives a decent amount of feedback, but it doesn't give too much. And I really like that in between. And it's just so pretty to look at. I love it. Next, we have the Sakura, which is this beautiful pink pen, and I think it's actually great for the current season. Currently, there's cherry blossoms in DC and the surrounding areas here in Maryland, and I think it just works out perfectly. So the Japanese cherry blossom Sakura is obviously a well-known flower, and in Japan, the ancient tradition of enjoying the beautiful blossoms of cherry trees called hanami, which actually translates to flower viewing. So the MZG 2.0 Sakura it has delicate colors and it has very different tones of pink. There's deeper, darker tones here, yet there's lighter ones, and there's tones of white to come together to make this beautiful pen inspired by nature. I personally think that this is a beautiful pen, and you can check it out. There's that beautiful Leonardo nib. It is a number 8 gold nib. This is an extra fine point. There we go. I forgot to mention the Dahlia Eveline here is also a number 8 nib. And lastly, we have this beautiful Fiordalicio blue, or blue twilight, also with the Jonathan Brooks material. It has this beautiful royal blue with slight green tones to it and a little bit of black mixed in there as well. So the Fiordalicio blue is a softer yet brighter shade of blue, and the cornflower blue color represents depth, tranquility, contemplation, and peace. And the colors evoke that kind of emotion, taking you into a world of positive emotions that writing can give. This is also a gold nib number 8. You can see there that it's a medium nib, and it is also a piston filling mechanism. For those of you that don't know, I like to refer to it as twisting towards you and away from your body. So all you have to do is twist towards you until you can see that that piston's all the way down, ready to go. Once you have that in the ink bottle, all you need to do is twist away from your body and make sure it's all the way back, ready to go. Once you can't twist anymore, you're ready to write. The fun doesn't stop there, guys. We have a special 14 karat gold edition of the Dahlia Eveline. So I wanted to show you here. Once you open it, you get this booklet from Leonardo, and you have a pen with a bottle of ink. Each time Leonardo puts a bottle of ink in a package, it is at random. So for this one, you get a Grigio, excuse my pronunciation if that's incorrect, and I think it is a grayish color with a little bit of blue tones to it, which I think would match perfectly with the Dahlia Eveline. Now, the interesting thing to look at between the two, first off, by first glance, it's not exactly the same. The pen on the right is not the 14 karat gold one, and the pen on the left is. You can see the pen on the left, the 14 karat gold one, has more whitish tones to it, whereas the one on my right has more black tones to it, which tells you that each pen is also going to be different. Each pen that is made by Jonathan Brooks material will never be the same, so in reality, you are getting a one-of-a-kind pen. Now, the really cool thing about this pen is the nib. So it's the same concept, it's a piston filling mechanism as well, but if you can look at that nib, on that nib, there's a flower. And of course, it says Leonardo, and it has a pair of flowers at the top as well. This nib is truly beautiful. I wish all of these had this beautiful flower on the nib. It would just be so fitting. But we do have one of those left, so if you are interested, don't wait and purchase it now. So if you're interested, be sure to check it out on our website. If not, if you're a local customer, feel free to come on in store and look at that one. And just as a reminder, these 3 pens that I have here, the Dahlia Eveline Sakura and the Fiordalicio Blue, all 3 of these pens are in the number 6 gold nib, which is the La Fenice nib. And then this special 14 karat gold one is in the number 8 gold special engraved nib with that flower on the nib. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it looks like when you write with the Dahlia Eveline in fine on a Lloyd's-Term A5 dotted notebook. As per usual, I have my trusty Lloyd's-Term A5 dotted notebook. Cheese ball from Lauren. So I will bring you a little bit closer. So currently I have the Colorverse Antimatter in this pen. So for starters, this is a super smooth writer, and I feel like this color blends in with the mixtures of the pen on the body here. And I don't think that it matches 100%, but I think it's a beautiful color to be writing with this pen. And this is the Dahlia Eveline again, with the number 6 gold nib in fine. I think for those of you that like minimal feedback, this is a great pen. Depending on how you hold your pen and how hard you're pressing on paper will make that feedback vary, but I think it is great nonetheless. I personally find that this is one of my favorite pens in regards to its feedback. It's not too much and it's not too little. and I just think it's great. So that is all I have for you guys today with the Leonardo Power of the Flowers, Dahlia Eveline Sakura, and the Fiordalicio Blue. The Dahlia Eveline is otherwise known as Golden Abalone, and this one, Fiordalicio Blue, is also known as Blue Twilight. So I hope you enjoyed this video, this new type of video showcasing this Power of the Flowers collection. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, and I will do my best to get answering your questions as soon as possible. But I'll see you next time.